Okay, and here we go. Little algebra problem here. 2x to the third, y to the minus fourth, z to the minus sixth, 8x to the minus ninth, y to the minus second, and 2 to the fifth. All of this to the minus 1/3. So I guess we'll start at the top, and I'm just going to leave the minus 1/3 off to the side for a while and simplify inside of the parentheses first. So the first thing, I'm going to turn that 2 to the fifth into a number. Okay, so 2x to the third, y to the minus fourth, z to the minus sixth, 8x to the minus ninth, y to the minus seconds, and 2 to the fifth is 32, all minus 1/3. Okay, now I'm going to multiply my 32 times my 8, simplify that a little more. So 2x to the third, y to the minus fourth, z to the minus sixth, 8x to the minus, I didn't do it. 8 times 32 is 256. Okay. X to the minus ninth, y to the minus second. Okay, and that 32 is now gone. Okay, see, I just multiplied 3 times 8, got 256. Now, let's take out this 2 and reduce the 256 to 128. Okay, so x to the third, y to the minus fourth, z to the minus sixth. Okay, and that is 128, x to the minus ninth, y to the minus 2, and the whole kit and caboodle to the minus third. So you see what I did there? Got rid of the 2, got rid of the 256. So we have what? 1 over 128. You know what? I kind of want to rewrite this over on the other side, give myself a little more room to work. So x to the third, y to the minus fourth, z to the minus sixth over. So I'm going to put that 128 over here, x to the minus ninth, and you'll see why I'm doing this here soon enough, y to the minus second, and the whole thing over up to the power of a -3. Okay, so now this is the mildly tricky part, that when you have exponents that are negative, if you move them to the other side or above, like from the denominator up to the numerator, you change their sign from negative to positive or positive to negative, and then add them to the exponents to the one above. So you'll see what we're doing. So I have 128 still on the bottom. So that's -9. I'm going to move that up to the top. Reverse the sign. Comes up x to the positive 9 plus x to the third. Gives me x to the 12th. Right? Now this -4, I'm going to move down. The -4 becomes a positive 4. I have y to the -2. Or positive 4 minus 2 is 2. Y to the second. Okay, and then z to the -6, I'm just going to move that down. Z to the -6 becomes z to the positive 6th. Okay, looking a little cleaner, right? Y to the 12th over 128, x to the 12th, 128, y to the second, z to the 6th, whole thing to the -3. Now I'm going to use that -3 and distribute it across the whole thing inside the parentheses. Okay, there's my divisor line. So x to the 12th times a -3, get x to the -36, right? And that 128 to a -3, Okay, remember I'm just taking this 3 and distributing it across all of the numbers down there. Okay, 1/8 and y, of course, now to the -6th. -3 times 2 is -6. And, y to the -6th. And then z, of course, -3 times 6 is -18. Okay? Okay, now all the hard work is done. We're just going to kind of gussy it up a little and make everything positive. I don't like negative exponents. They just bug me. So this 128 to -3, -3 up top becomes 128 to the 3rd. Y to the -6th becomes y to the 6th. Z to the -18th becomes z to the 18th. And then I'm going to move this x to the -36 down below. X to the 36 down below. And that's about as good as I think you're going to get it. You could go ahead and expand this 128 to the 3rd, and I did plug in the calculator, and then I get 2,907,152. What is that? 209,000? No, 2,097,152. Y to the 6th, z to the 18th, all over x to the 36th. So either this one or this one are fine. I think this one looks a little bit prettier, so I'd probably stick with that one. Okay, that is it.